We are talking all things going live. Feel free to come in, ask questions as we prepare to go live. I am getting my live set up. Well, welcome to the room. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. This is my 10 o'clock live. Had to think about what time it was. 10 o'clock live. And we talk about how to go live with ease and confidence, but we also talk about live streaming tips from a TikTok perspective to make sure you are going live with confidence and ease. So feel free to come in, ask your questions. Appreciate the support. Let me know if you have any questions, my friends. And so we're going to get started in just a few seconds. um, we'll get started in just a few seconds. I appreciate that. Hey, so you got me. You know what happened? I was looking at this ad. I was like, who is this? And so I paused. So I missed it by a second because I paused. How's everything going, friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. I feel like it's Groundhog Day, Groundhog's Day. When you wake up, you go to sleep, you do your day, and then you go back to sleep and wake up, and it's been like that lately. So I'm actually looking forward to. I'm leaving tomorrow morning for the concert. So I hang out with some good friends and have a good time. So I'm excited about that. Excited to get away for a little bit. Yeah, I'm looking at all these ads. Okay. So they put me on I got a lot of the automation ads. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I need to leave for my cafe, but I don't feel like moving. Yes. So so how did yesterday go? Yes, kind of. Hopefully it went well, friend. Hopefully it was met your expectations. You felt like you did what you could do. You left it on the table. Now it's up for them to make a decision, up to them to make a decision. So hopefully that's the case. Oh, they're giving me a lot of ads today. YouTube, you're doing the most. They doing the most. I done got three different ads. Um, I don't know. I rambled a lot, but I think they liked it. I was so nervous. It was weird. That's natural. It's not. No, I mean I get it. It's natural. Yeah, I mean it's any interview is a uncomfortable, awkward moment. And so, yeah, if it wasn't somewhat awkward at parts, then it wasn't an interview. So, but that's fine. So when will you hear? Because usually those moments when you're thinking about it, you're like, oh, how did I seem? What kind of impression? But you should be fine. I got asked for leadership and starting a business from you for you, and they were like sidebar ads, not in the video. Oh, okay, interesting. You gotta tell me what companies, if you get a chance, if they come back again. It'll be interesting to see what kind of ads are being played. The mainstream ads are like, I just had a Canva, I had AI art, Open Art AI, I think that's what it was. And another one was 11 Labs. Um, they will tell me if I'm invited for the final. Okay, 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 couple weeks. Yeah. All right, friend. That's all you can ask for. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Keep applying, keep looking. I'm having this conversation with my nephew. He's actively looking to change his situation too. So he put himself out there and he got two callbacks for this week. So he had been delaying the inevitable because similar to you, where it's like it's time to move on, but you just haven't. And I know for you, you've been talking about this for a while and you've been applying. So I'm happy something's coming through. So, but he was like, oh yeah. Yeah. So he's like actively pursuing it, which is good. So he's getting some callbacks. He's gonna see what happens. We'll see. We just take it one day at a time. Um, so yeah, take it one day at a time, friend. I'm gonna re-talk talk about. I'm trying to decide if I was going to talk about my Service Plus conversation one more day. I probably will, since it's 2 days. Yesterday I started and then do it again today, just in case people didn't get it. We'll see. We'll see where the conversation takes us. But I know that's something where I want people to start being intentional about setting up those type of features, especially as you're like, okay, what this next half? I love that this conversation is happening with like Coach Rhonda trying to get us to think about the midpoint of the year. And we need to. We need to. So just recognizing that that's a big thing that you gotta start planning intentionally for what you want your year to look like. And setting up Service Plus, talking about the services you offer, talking about what you can do to support people is a big piece of that. So we will continue part two of our conversation today. We'll see how it goes. Um, and we'll go from there. All right, friends. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to give me a thumbs up to like the live. Also, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So feel free to do all the things. All right, friends, we're going to go live. TikTok live, TikTok live, live streaming tips. We are here. Go live with confidence and ease. New live hosts. Come in, ask questions. Let me know if you have any questions, my friends, as we prepare to go live. Come in, ask questions about the go live process. Feel free to come in. Let me put my do not disturb on and we'll get started. I Hi Nurse Jax, how are you? Hilly, welcome to the room. Others coming in, feel free to come in, ask questions. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm happy to answer them. Come in and ask your questions, friends. We're gonna get started in just a minute. We usually warm up the room. Vivian, how are you, my friend? How's everything going? Um, we have not seen you live. How are you, friend? We're about to get to a 1 year anniversary soon. Yeah. How's everything going? Hey, Elle, welcome to the room. Essence, how are you, my friend? Welcome to the room as well. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for coming in. Let me know if you guys have questions. Feel free to come in. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. I feel you said you feel attacked. I'm just saying it was just a question. It was just a question. That's all. How's everything going? Welcome to the real friends. Okay, let's see. We are let's see what our we're tapping the screen. Hopefully we get those likes going up. TikTok is gonna be a little glitchy, but we're gonna hopefully this works out for us, you all. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully we get our taps going in. I'm looking at our community fest goals. Okay, so we have our daily gifting goal, that's 135. We have our go live for 240 minutes. So that means 2 2-hour lives. Ugh, TikTok. Complete live goal of 11 votes. I need 11 votes. All right. And then we have our Heart Me live goal. Okay, I'm just with the Heart Me up. And we need 1,068 comments. So this is going to be a heavily commented live. So hopefully y'all ready to get some comments in. Y'all breaking them up a little bit. Breaking up those comments, those things you want to share with me. You said drop in a comment. Exactly. We hadn't seen the comments in the last couple of days, so now TikTok has brought it back. So 1,068. Okay. I think that's the highest we've seen so far. So TikTok is doing the most, y'all. So let me change my goal. They said the heart me as well. And then there's supposed to be votes. So we are supposed to be getting those votes in as well. Oh, wrong one. I'm sorry, I pinned it. I was trying to click it. Unpin. And then, hey, Daquan, how are you, friend? Others coming in. I appreciate you all joining. If I didn't say hello, welcome to the room. Yes, I was wondering where do we find the diamonds to make sure I don't go over for agency. What do you mean you don't go over? Tell me more. What do you mean by diamonds and over? You want to make diamonds. diamonds, diamonds is a good thing. You want to make the diamonds. um, in terms of going over the diamonds, is your room doing that, friend? I'm just saying. If that's what's happening in your room, yeah. Let me know, friend. You're so sweet. You said, I just want to make sure I don't go over the amounts. I love it. Please do. Yes. Hey, whatever you have to do, friend. Someone say you can't go over 2000. No agency. No, that's not true. Heck, no, she is not doing that yet. No, 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 no. You're fine. You're fine. It's it's $5,000, which is like 500,000 diamonds over the last 5 months. Like you're doing that. So yeah. So I say that in my spiel, like here's the TikTok rules. You can't make $5,000 over the last 5 months, or else you don't need an agency. So yeah, I was worried. I have made. Okay, okay, friend, you doing your thing. That's good. You are growing. Love it. Hey, love petals. Welcome to the room. So no, you're good. You're good. Just keep going. If you, I mean, you probably are eligible. How many lives have you done so far? So yeah, I'm sure you're eligible. So you should be fine to apply. Um, Let me go back up. I was going up to change out my goal. Let me update my goal. Thank you all for being here. We are tapping. We have 5.7K likes on the screen. We also are going to set the heart me because TikTok is doing the most. Thank you for those glasses. I appreciate it. Let's see. As part of our goal for the live. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Host a host Q&A question on live streaming tips. There we go. Tapping and commenting. That's the goal for today. We got comments coming. TikTok filter the comments. You also, if you wrote something, I don't see it. If I didn't say something, I didn't see it. Um, it was a filtered comment remark. Thank you so much for those community gifts. And it was something else I was about to do. Taps. Let me go back to what our requirements are. I had to set the heart me. So we set the heart me votes. I wanted to check. I think I got some votes from my other account. Do you guys still get votes? And my other account is getting votes. Are you guys still getting the votes? Let me know if you're still getting votes at all. Um, it says complete live goal of 11 votes. So I don't know. Interesting. You said you got votes? See if you sent a vote, see if what happens if you send a vote. I did a vote just now for my backup and it didn't say that it went through. Oh, do I have to set it as a goal? Interesting. I'm gonna set it. Yeah, I need votes. I'm intrigued by why I'm sorry, I sent the wrong thing. Why it didn't show that I clicked the votes up top. I wonder if it's coming through. I think they make you set it as a goal. Okay, let's see if it goes through. Is it something that is okay? We completed it. Okay, there we go. That's interesting. That I don't like this process that you have to set it as a goal for your live stream. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming in. Those who are coming in, appreciate you. We cleared that mission, so we got that going. I am going to, um, oh, I didn't mean to pin it. We got it. So let me unpin that and we'll set a new goal. So it took my other stuff away. I had to heart me up here. All right. So TikTok is making me work today. I'm like, what in the world, TikTok? All right. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all coming in. We did get our 10K likes on the screen. I see it. We are going to kind of finish up with some comments are today. So we're commenting a lot today. And then we also have to get some of the other goals like new follows and gifting goals. And so last one, and Okay, there we go. Everything's there, and we are we go and we gotta talk a lot. We do. TikTok is doing the most. TikTok had yesterday, you all. Thank you all for being here, and if you're new in the room, feel free to say hello. I appreciate you all joining me today. TikTok had us, Dewan, I don't know if you were here yesterday. I don't think you were, but TikTok had it so that we were supposed to do 4,499 watch hours, watch minutes rather, watch minutes, which means that y'all had to watch. Y'all had to stay in the room and watch the live. So that was the goal. I talked about this yesterday. I said I'm gonna rewind it again today. Well, that's a lot. We achieved it too, so I have to admit that we did achieve it. It took both lives to do it, but we did do it. So I'm happy for that. Um, as I said earlier, I kinda like the fact that they give these goals. So Community Fest, I mean, obviously, you can make your own goals for your live stream and kinda get people going, but I do like the fact that it kinda puts us all on the same, um, page in terms of what we're trying to do for the live stream for that day. And so these goals, it's a nice touch to do it. I would say if I were you, I would try to integrate something like that in my live, in your live going forward so that your room knows what to do. Hey, Jana, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. Let's see. TikTok said a Q&A about creators' goals. Ask about live streaming tips. So welcome to the room. So yesterday I talked about Service Plus, and I was going to roll back that conversation again today, knowing that not everyone heard it yesterday, and so we'll kind of rewind that again so that we can obviously understand a little bit more about how to leverage the service. I'll talk some more about and maybe give some new examples on how to leverage it and what do you need to do to make sure that you are communicating your offer and the services you offer to your community. Okay. So and let me ask this. How many of you in the room, we can switch topics if you guys want to talk about TikTok shop. If you guys want to talk about something else, let me know. Do I have another page? No ish. I'm assuming you're asking that because you see this logo, my name. So those are impersonator pages. If it's this logo and my name, then it's not me. This is the only page with that. I do have an agency page. I do have my TikTok shop page. It doesn't look like this, different name. So no, you're probably communicating with an impersonator. There's a couple of them that's been a little busy. They've been doing too much, and so TikTok needs to do better about getting rid of them. Hey, Gigi, how you doing, friend? Thank you for asking, though. You said, "I just wanna be sure." No, but that's not me, friend. So, no, I'm gonna say no to that. Quince Overton, thank you so much for being here. TikTok says, we gotta start sharing out the live. 97% haven't shared. We got 3 shares. So let's see if we can share out the live. Miss Barbara, welcome to the room. Good morning. If you click the arrow in the corner here, you can share the live, you can repost it, you can add it to stories, or you can press down on the middle of the screen, my nose, my glasses, and it allows you to do what's called a power share. So if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, I'm gonna share out my own live because I don't think I did it. So say, can you explain the ways you can earn from the Caribbean? Um, are you saying that because some of the TikTok features are not available in the Caribbean? Is that what you mean? Because I don't think, and I think it depends, but I don't think the like TikTok shop is available. I don't know if Service Plus is an option. So let me know if that's what you're asking. I'm assuming that's the case where some locations don't have those features. Um, Someone reached out to me with your profile and tried to sell me on how to do investments. It is an imposter account. That is not me. Kingdom Wellness, no, it's not me, friend. I don't do that. So yeah. So I do have the fake imposter accounts. Unfortunately, my imposters sell investments in cryptocurrency. That's what they do. So I apologize. Where can I get the imposters that be like, oh, you know, um, go live, do what I do. Okay, thank you. Cause someone with your name and pick just messaged me and I was wondering. No, it wasn't me, friend. It wasn't. You said you said, "Okay, it's an imposter, it's an imposter, it's not me." You can report them, TikTok's not gonna do anything, but, I think it's best that you do report so we can say we reported. I just assume that most accounts are imposter accounts. We can always go check. Yes, you know what? And here's a quick tip. Hey, Kim Love Jones. Hey, if you're in my room, let me see. Let me show you guys my little tip of the day. Okay. If you click my photo, my mini profile pops up. If you click my photo again, it takes you to my main page. On my main page, you see that little person or the arrow above? We'll click the little person. It says customize name. You can change the name. So if you're like, hey, you could put real Doc Lisa, not the fake. Thank you so much, Janae. Appreciate your friend. And so you can save that and it'll change my name. Okay. So that way you always know it's me. But unfortunately, um, the imposters, the impersonator accounts are out there. And so for example, when I do a search of my username, see all these impersonator accounts? It's all fake. All fake, fake, fake. Yeah, all fake. So yeah, you said that's scary, OMG. Oh wow. Wow. y'all, y'all like wow. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not flattered. I'm not flattered, but it's like one of those things where I wish TikTok can do something about it because I know there's I mean that's the thing with this, you know, there's a lot of creators that got a lot of, hundreds, thousands, probably imposters. So it's unfortunate. Usually anyone I follow, there's like 3 or 4 of them that will use their name. Yes. Yep. Will the real Dr. please stand up? It's me. It's me. I'm here. And so thank you so much for the star. Appreciate it, friends. Thank you. Let's see. Appreciate the support. Um, so with that, yeah, report them. Just report them. And so here's the problem. Here's the dilemma. TikTok does have a little reporting process for I can say they're using my logo, copyright, blah, blah, blah. It takes a couple weeks for them to remove it. It's gonna take me like an hour to sit down and copy all the URLs and add them and do the form like 4 times because you only can add so many. And it's yeah, it's a hassle. It's a hassle. You said, "OMG, the imposters, please stand up." I know. He said, "Everybody stand up." And I sit down, huh? So yeah, it's annoying. It is annoying. And I feel bad. In the beginning, I really felt like disillusioned by it. I was like, oh, this is crazy because I'm trying my best to support people, help people. And then when we talk about Service Plus, I had services too. It wasn't crypto, it wasn't the investment stuff, but I'm helping people. And I was like, well, will they feel like I'm being fake? And I was like, you know what? I can't worry about what other people think. I'm just gonna keep doing me. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. I'm gonna be authentic. I'm gonna show up and support people, and I'm gonna continue to do what I do. And so it is frustrating having that happen too, because I'm just trying to do my best to support other people. And it doesn't help. But what I do, I show up every day. They not going live. So I show up every day so it's really me. And then I get those questions and I just say, no, it's not me you know, but we should be buying crypto from people who we don't know on a random TikTok. It is kinda weird, you know what I'm saying? Everything about it is like, that ain't her. You know that don't sound right. So, yes, I would agree. I would wholeheartedly agree with that, like, if that's what she doing. And so, you should not be doing that, okay? So that is the message of the day. Do not buy crypto from random people or invest from random people on the internet. I wanna know ways you can earn from the Caribbean. Okay, so, Arlene, you didn't answer my question. I'm assuming the features are you saying that you don't have access to TikTok Shop? What Caribbean island are you in? I don't know all the Caribbean islands and what they have access to. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Level 22. Look at you. Congratulations, leveling up. Hey, Luna. Luna, I sent you a message. So what services you don't have? So here's the reality of this. And we're joking about this whole cryptocurrency and all this other stuff. The reality of it is, depending on where you're located and you going live, St. Clair, St. Clair, is that St. Martin? Is that the Virgin Islands? I'm not sure. The reality of it is, if you're going live, depending on what's happening in your in that particular Caribbean island, you could potentially, you said St. Vincent. Okay. So that is the Virgin Islands, isn't it? That's the US Virgin Islands. I don't know why I'm thinking Saint, yeah, I'm thinking US Virgin Islands, but let me know if that's true. Um, and so when or yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm guessing. So when everything is said and done, it depends on what you're doing in your live stream too and what your offer is. So what do you let me read your bio. Living with a chronic illness for 30 years with my mom who's fighting cancer. Okay. Faith gets us through the hard times, the hard days, and one day at a time. Okay. And then it gets cut off. Um, Windward Islands. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Hey, Halleck, how you doing, friend? So here's what I would say to do. Ultimately, what you're gonna have to do is decide what features you have access to, what programs you have access to, and then you want to strive to get into those programs. And so I don't know what programs you have access to. So if you could get into TikTok Shop, and again, I'm not sure if it covers your island or not, that's one I would probably think about, getting. If you have the ability to do Service Plus where you could ping your service and talk about the services you offer to your community, again, I would suggest that, and that requires you to have a digital product, whether it's, your ebook, your course, your consultations, your coaching. And so, depending on what you're offering your community, I would say start that. You should have an offer. Now, we were joking about the whole cryptocurrency and investments, but if you're thinking about being in on this platform, ultimately you're going to be doing something that is, helping people that are coming to your live stream or going to your content and offering them something. And again, it may be just a ebook that you create. The other thing I would say is, look out for some of the other services. Like I said, if it's TikTok Go and you're in a Caribbean island and people want to come and go to the different resorts and excursions and restaurants and stuff, you could essentially get into TikTok Go and promote those places too. Again, don't know if that service is available where you're at, but I would say look into those type of programs and see what's available. If you wanna message me, I'm happy to, like, talk about some stuff in a very, maybe a specific way. You can message me and we can talk a little bit offline. I'm not gonna have a lot of answers for you because I don't know, again, what's available in your country, okay? Hello, Unwritten Unstoppable. Thank you so much. You're welcome, friend. Thank you so much. Flourish coming in too. Holly Q came through. Others coming in the room. Appreciate you all being here. I was gonna do a part 2 conversation of Service Plus because I know people have been asking about that, trying to figure out what it is, how to leverage it, and so we've been talking through some of the things you wanna know about Service Plus, okay? We did not get the flash goal yet, so we'll see if we get the flash goal. We do have goals for the room through Community Fest. We have to get 1,068 comments. So far we have not reached out. Let's see how many comments we got. We need some more comments coming through. Let me check in a second. I'm trying to get to it. We need so yeah, so we need yeah, we haven't even got to 100 comments, y'all. We got 55 comments. So let's get the comments going. Comments, stickers. How are you doing with that? How are you doing with what? Community Fest? Community Fest to me at this point, I think I'm still kind of moving forward, but I don't know. I don't think I'm in the global finale. But what they did is they have these daily quests for you to do. They have the daily quest. You said, "I have Service Plus, but I can't edit." So, okay, that's good. So at one point you didn't have Service Plus. So congratulations on getting it, but you can't edit. Hey, Dula Shelley. Um, you can't edit. Did they change? Good morning. How you doing, Brina? Um, thank you all for being here. So yeah, I'm not moving up in the quest fest part of it, this next phase, but I am doing those daily quests. Those are the things that I'm trying to make sure we talk about. And I think it's helpful too, you all. Thank you all for the comments coming through. I think it's helpful too because it kind of keeps the room engaged. You are having something you're striving for towards. And so we've been doing obviously comments today, but yesterday we had the watch hours and you guys had to hang out with me and watch. TikTok just gave us the flash goal. Let's see what it is. Oh, TikTok is special. 3 heart me's. And so we haven't been seeing high flash goals either. So 3 heart me's. If you guys don't mind supporting, appreciate it. Thank you so much for the confetti. Appreciate you all. We got that quickly. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you so much, friends. Appreciate that. So we got it done. That was quick, fast, in a hurry. Appreciate the confettis, friend. Um, what does the likes mean? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just catch up on comments. What does the likes mean? So the likes are the little treasure boxes and community fest icons that are flashing to the side. We have right under my name. If you are tapping the screen, you are liking a live. TikTok uses that. Look at you, level 22 in the room. Thank you so much, Frank. Congratulations. And so if you are tapping the screen, we see the little confetti and treasure boxes and stuff. You saw that heart pop up under my name. So look up at the top. You'll see a heart pop up, and then there's going to be a line that crawls across the line. That's going to be crawling across, and then that line is going, 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 and that heart is going to start getting fatter and percolating more, and you'll see some dots coming out the heart in just a few minutes. There we go. Dots are coming out. And so I'm going to let go because that line is done. I'm going to let go and it'll show how many likes I sent. We sent 107 and confetti fell. So you'll hear people saying tap to the confetti falls. That's what they're saying. They want to get the likes up. Those likes help to get the room moving, activated. TikTok sees it as an active room. People are liking the live. They've shared out the live. They're commenting a lot. So all that is an active engagement and it helps the room in terms of visibility and getting pushed out to the For You feed because TikTok's like, wait, more people want to see this. They also have this tapping device. So usually I have my second account. I'm on second device, second account, different account. This is the agency page. It's in the room with you all. And I put the tapper on there and it is tapping to support. And it just lets you tap a little faster, more efficiently as you're doing the live. I'm itching. I don't know what's happening here. So that's helping you to get the visibility you need. Everything I tried to change says invalid parameters. Oh wow. Everything you try to change says invalid parameters. I'm not sure. I think that's a glitch. And you've updated the app. Um, have you joined their Discord? Have you joined the Discord? Um, Let me know if you joined the Discord. If you haven't, I'll send you the link to it. Anybody I sent the link to yesterday, did it work for you all? Let me just make sure it's working for folks. You're welcome, friend. Let me know if it's working for folks. And I'll send you the Discord link. What I will tell you is Crystal, that's her name. Very helpful, very friendly, easily someone. Can you send it to me? I sure can. Do Kim, do me a favor. Anybody who needs it right now, I'm gonna talk about it. Because actually that's the first thing I talk about when I talk about Service Plus. Anybody needs it right now, send me a Service Plus message. I'm gonna pin my information. So send me a send me a Service Plus and just say I'm looking for the Discord. I'll send you the Discord. But Flourish, I don't know if you're still here, but I would say send send me a message too, and I'll send you the Discord also if you're not already in it. But Crystal was really good. I talked about it yesterday in a sense that, when it comes to those campaigns that they have, there's times where it says I'm not eligible or I can't participate. She'll easily go in the back end and make it so that I'm eligible. So I'm assuming she could probably give you some guidance on what's going on if you're having an issue. They actually have a area that says having an issue. Okay. So I would say definitely sign up that way. I just wanted to be unhelpful by saying how much I dislike Discord. I would say I agree with you. I love Discord. I do not like it at all. Okay. I was saying that yesterday, Holly Q. So yes, Fred. I it's so clunky and just just not it's not made for the end user. You said I agree. It is not made for the end user. Like why did this happen? And why do y'all continue to let it happen? Like what is this? But it is not made for the end user at all. I don't It's not a great user experience. It's like one of those things where we needed something, we created this, and now we got it, and we just gonna keep it going. So, I just don't know. I don't agree with it at all. But she's helpful. The Service Plus Discord seems to be better than some of the others, if I was to pick. It's like looking into a wasp nest. It's coherent and unpleasant, yes. Um, hey, how you doing, Jennifer? Welcome to the room. Yes, hey, Unwritten, thank you so much for being here. So yeah, I don't understand it either. So I think they should change it and just kind of go with a total different look and feel. It might upset some folks, but I think they need an overhaul. Definitely need an overhaul. Also, good morning, everybody. Good morning, friend. So, but no, I hear you, Halaku, and we talked about it yesterday. And I have to admit, I chose to go with school because that was kind of the Discord was kind of the thing that people were doing when I started this, and everyone's like, "Oh, Discord, Discord, Discord," and I'm like, "Oh, I refuse, I refuse." And so that's how we ended up with school because I was like, "I refuse. I got to figure out something, but it will not be Discord." Um, and so, yeah, so TikTok AI says live streaming tips for beginners on using Service Plus. So I appreciate y'all being here. Um, so yes, Luna, I sent you a message. Let me know, friend, if you want to chat. So, all right, friends, thank you all for coming in. I appreciate y'all. Those who are joining, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna do a part two day of Service Plus. So we talked about this quite a bit. Hey, friend. Hey, DJ. I have to step into. Okay. All right. See you later, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Thank you. Yes, I can do. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we'll chat then. Thank you so much. Oh, Queen Lovelace. Thank you so much for being here. 1 month. Let's go. All right. So as you guys can tell, we typically do this. We got the flash go early. We got our likes up pretty quickly. We shared out the live. If you don't mind, continue to share out the live. We got 14 shares. So let's see if we can get it up to at least 100 shares. 1 month. Congratulations. Yes. We're commenting. So we're going to keep the chat going. We are trying to get as many comments as possible. So sending stickers, chatting with each other, all that matters for the live stream. So the more you can comment, the better. Um, and then we're trying to make sure we achieve those goals. So heart means we got that goal complete. We got our votes completed. So we're now trying to get our watch hours, our comments, and our total gifters. Total gifters for the live is new people. We need 135. We have 22. So let's see if we can get going. So thank you all for supporting. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the comments, tapping and for you. Appreciate it, Fred. Yeah, that's the thing about it. You can't tap and talk at the same time. TikTok, I don't know why I don't fix that. We can we can tap and talk. But yeah, so thank you all for doing that. I am doing Community Fest on purpose. I think it's a great way to keep that engagement going. And as you're thinking about your live, and we're all seeing kind of a lull because I think TikTok is pushing obviously views towards the A leagues, the people who are top of the leaderboard for Community Fest, and then they're pushing views for TikTok Shop deals for you days. So we're dealing with these two forces. So if you guys are noticing a dip in your views, if you're noticing anything that's not doesn't feel right, I'm pretty certain that's why. So just kind of keep that in mind, and we'll get through this. Summer also brings kind of a less visibility too, because people are traveling, going on vacation. So you got fewer live hosts also. So some of that's happening as well. Um, okay, so let's get going. So I was going to talk about Service Plus. Let's do this. Who in the room is actively using Service Plus? Who's using Service Plus? Let me know. And then those who don't know what I'm talking about. They're like, "I don't even know what Service Plus is, lady." Put in, "I don't know." Put it in the chat, "I don't know," and if I get a lot of "I don't knows," that'll let me know that I need to talk a little bit more, in detail about it. I have no idea what it is. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I am or not. Okay. Um, I think I should start. Folks keep asking about my other work. Yeah, yeah, you definitely should have it. Absolutely. You said, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I use it on my other account. Okay. I just started using it 2 days ago. There we go. I love it. He said, I am. Okay. So if I was to gauge the people who commented, the majority don't know what I'm talking about. so we will go over it. I post videos, go live periodically, and promote merch from time to time. Okay, good. All right. So good morning, friend. Um, so I don't know, but I am creating an offer in order to test it out. Okay, perfect. Anyone who has a physical product, thank you for that daily heart me. And how do you pronounce your name? Is Asika? Is that it? Asik? Did I say that right? Asik? Um, Thank you all for the stickers. I see you all. Thank you so much, friend. So, what I will tell you, if you have a physical product on this app, oh, I can say Keisha. Okay. All right. It's Keisha backwards. Look at it. Lord. I turn things around. You do. You do. Clearly you do. I love it. All right. That's cute. Um, Thank you for the stickers. I see you, friend. So, here's what I will say. If you have a physical product, and ideally, physical product means that you are TikTok shop seller. That's what TikTok wants you to use. If you have a physical product, you should have a digital product. All right. You should have a digital product. And so Service Plus is the response. If you think about it from this place, we have TikTok shop, seller, or an affiliate. I'm an affiliate, I'm not a seller, but you have those physical products that you're selling. Somebody's lipstick, somebody's microphone, whatever it is, those are physical products. Service Plus is for your services, your digital products, your things that you're offering. Maybe you have consultations. Maybe you're a realtor and you're trying to get new clients to sign up to do viewings and shows for your homes. Maybe you're trying to get people to sign up for your lawn care business, whatever it is, And so again, you have a service you're offering, you have a digital product, a course, an ebook, a checklist. Um, like I said, the consultations, the mentorship, the coaching you offer. And so because you're doing those services, you should activate Service Plus. So Service Plus, the feature we're talking about is actually this feature here. It's an arrow, a yellow box with an arrow is considered Service Plus. That's what we're talking about. Now, you can also do it as a live host who has this feature activated. You can also do what's called a pin card, and you can pin your service on the screen for your viewers. You get 30 seconds to pin it. You could talk about it. You can engage with your viewers. They can directly message you and learn about your services that way. You might even say something like, "Hey, the next 5 people who message me, I'll give them, a free XYZ, or they'll get my discount code," or whatever it is. You could pin this, and that could be part of how you kind of get people to move and activate quickly. All right. So that is Service Plus. So we're going to talk about this feature because a lot of people are not leveraging it, and just thinking about how you can do it, how you can leverage it if you do have a service. All right. And then, like I said, if you have a physical product, I'm a TikTok affiliate. Can I have a digital product too? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So if you have a service, like I said, if you are a seller, like maybe it's TikTok shop seller, and maybe you do sell the lipsticks. You make lipsticks, you make beauty products. I'm gonna say that because 'cause you're a seller, and you want people to get to your beauty product website, like what you're doing. "Hey, Catherine." And so you're doing that. I would almost say turn on Service Plus because you can have a skincare guide or a makeup application guide or your checklist for how you people can think about the essential products you need, your essential beauty products list. And so that's a digital product. However, you also are communicating with people in the DM, so you're sending them to your website to get your physical products and your digital products, to download your checklist or to send that to them in an inbox, whatever you want to do, but it also can get visibility to your site. Does that make sense? Put a Dr. Lisa yes in the chat. How can I use this as a truck driver? Okay. As a truck driver, Jennifer, I mean, it just depends on what you're offering. Like I said, if you have a digital product that you create, or maybe you're doing consultations and you're meeting with people and talking to people about becoming a truck driver, and people are curious about what you have to offer. Maybe you're helping people with testing for to get their CDL license and to drive, an 18 wheeler. I don't know. So, you know, and so you're now meeting with people and doing those, and you can do these virtual conversations. So it just depends on what you're offering. Is it Stan Store? It stores all my data. It stores all your digital products. Stan Store is a platform. I actually do have Stan Store, but Service Plus is not Stan Store. Two different. No, Service Plus. Think about Service Plus as a marketing tool. So if you have a service, if you're a business, not you don't have to be a business account, but maybe you have a an offer, something you're offering people. It's a way for you to showcase that and let people know you have that offer. And so you're gonna click here to Service Plus, you'll see frequently asked questions. So with the tool, with that feature, you would create some things about your service. You would create your frequently asked questions, and those questions you want to think of it in terms of if someone came to your website, or think about any FAQs when you go to a website. What are some of those common questions that you want people to know information about? But ideally, those questions are directing them to your offer. So, for example, if you click mine, you'll see where I say, "How do I get a one-on-one consultation?" And then I can put an answer in there that says, "Hey, you wanna go visit my stand store?" I also would recommend that you follow up with those people in the inbox too. So I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more too, right? Thank you. I have it. Okay, no problem, friend. So, so just know, let me catch up on comments. This is interesting. Nice. You said I use for lead forms. You used Service Plus for like getting leads. That's essentially what it is. Yep. Yep. Radical Joy, welcome to the room. Appreciate that. Thank you all. Hey, Brandon. So come on in, friends. Thank you all for being here. We're talking about Service Plus. Thank you for getting that daily heart me. So we're talking about the Service Plus feature, and I want you guys to activate it. And so we'll go through some of the 5 secrets people don't know about and how to use and leverage Service Plus. I'll give some other examples too, because I want to make sure, you know, when I do these kind of talks, I want to make sure you guys are learning as much information as possible and thinking about some other strategies. And then I will ask you all too to let me know if there's some strategies, especially those in the room who already use it. Is there some things you're doing to kind of make sure you're getting the visibility and support you need? All right. And getting people to click your Service Plus. So let's do this. Okay. So we all on the same page. We know what Service Plus is. Service Plus is the DM feature. So what it is, it allows people to click that and communicate with you in the DMs. All right. So you're communicating with people in the DMs. And once you activate Service Plus, those leads that people are communicating, they click your Service Plus, they might have clicked your one of your frequently asked questions. Their profile in your inbox, their little inbox notification has Service Plus on it. Okay. So it has Service Plus as a way for you to see them in the inbox. Okay. So you can see clearly this person came to me because of Service Plus. So that means that they were in my live. Okay. It is only available in the live stream. It is only available in the live stream, which is interesting. I don't know. Anybody else see it outside the live stream? So when you think about, let me say that differently. It's available in the live stream, and you are also accessing that in the DMs in your inbox. So, but in order to access Service Plus and click that feature, I think people have to be in your live. Let me check something. So if I'm on my other account and I come to my page here, do I see it anywhere? I don't think it's anywhere. I think it's only the live. And the reason why I'm stumped because I feel like I'm saying it wrong. But let's see. If there's anything on this page. Nope. Subscriptions. Uh, thank you all for being here. Yeah, I don't see. Nope. So yeah, so that's my answer. It's activated via live stream and available in DM. Yep, that's it. I was just trying to make sure because it is available on the post side, and I was just trying to make sense of it. So it is available on the post side. So if you wanted to get to it, you can set up your Service Plus by clicking post, but and you can do it on the live side too. So I don't know why they do that though. I use my lead forms and attach videos so they can click from there. Okay, so Gigi, you're a business account. How you doing, friend? Thank you, advisory. Thank you so much, friend. Gigi, you're a business account. You said the lead form because that's that contact lead form, and that's available to business accounts. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So that is something else. If you wanted to if you are a business account and you want to leverage Service Plus, you could have that contact lead form created as a way to capture leads from people. Let me know, how is that going for you? How does that differ from when you go live and you talk about your Service Plus, you pin the card? Are you noticing a difference? And you're saying from that perspective, maybe that's why it's on the post side because of that contact lead form. You can add it to your content. So that's interesting. So that's interesting. Um, Gigi, let me know if you wanna, I get more on lives. Okay, so lives is the better way to do it because I'm assuming people are hearing you talk, they're asking questions, they're connecting with you, and then obviously they can click your Service Plus and then, get immediately, connected with you in the DM. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I would imagine that's probably the better way to do it. So that makes sense, but, I don't know if you guys understood what she said. The post side, the reason why you see it on the post side is because you could create Service Plus, and if you're a business account and you unlock the lead form that you can get, the contact lead form, you can add that to your content. You can post with that form attached. And so she's able to do that. Now she says she gets more response and more leads from her live stream. So the live is the better way to do it. So let's hey Brandon. So others, how are you? I'm doing well, friend. Thank you for asking. So others coming in. So we're talking about Service Plus. That's the feature here. Service Plus is what we're talking about. I'm going to pin my pin card. So again, this is another way to kind of talk about your services. Um, we're going to talk through this, and I'll share some insights to some secrets. That's what I call them. Some secret things that people should be doing. Okay. So the number one secret, and I'll just start from the top. The number one thing you should be doing and thinking about is um joining the Discord. So how many of y'all in the room belong to the Discord? Put that in the chat. Do you actually are you in the Discord? And then those who don't know about it, just say, I don't know, Doc. I don't know what the Discord is. Let me know if you know what it is. And we are going to keep the comments going. We need comments, we need stickers, we need the chat to be moving because we are also doing Community Fest. And Community Fest requires our goal is 1,068 comments. Let's see where we're at. We are finally at 178 comments. So we're over 100. We're almost at 200 comments. So let's see if we can keep this going. You said, I don't know, Doc. I don't know. All right. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay. So here's the deal. Here's what it is. Um, and if you're new to me, the other thing I need to talk about is follows. If you're new to me, if it says new, if it says follow up here, be sure to follow the live host. And if it says join, it's time to join my daily heart me, my community. So you can get your daily heart me. I got it yesterday, but I have an issue claiming my account. Oh, you got Service Plus yesterday? Let me know what you meant by that. What is it new? All right, awesome, awesome. Um, so let me know what you meant by that, Jana. Um, okay, new, no Discord. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you're saying you're having trouble claiming your account on Discord. Oh, I don't know. That's interesting. You said thanks for your patience, Doc. We needed these explainers. Okay. Thank you, Alec. You. Hey, Miss Barbara, appreciate your friend tearing up. We are tearing up as a community. Yes. Okay. So I don't know what you would do for that. I don't know. I think you could submit a help desk ticket on Discord maybe, but you can't claim your name. or it's not verifying. So let me know what you meant by that. Okay, so Discord, here's the Discord. So Service Plus has a Discord. It does. So the reason why you will want to go there, and I'm going to actually show you guys. So it says it right here. We're gonna click Discord. And then when you're in the Discord, let me come here to this landing. This is not the Discord I need for Service Plus. It's this one. It's a little person here. So this is the Service Plus Discord, and it's not as overwhelming as some other Discords, which I like about them. Gigi, are you in the Discord? Let me know if you're in the Discord. Anybody in the room in the Discord? So as you can tell, they'll send messages. Calendarly support is the new feature where you can now book appointments from your live. You are. Okay, that's good. And so good tool for getting some quick answers. I told you guys earlier, if you're having trouble with something, you can sign up and get support, issues and support. They have that, and you can submit some issues going on. So they do have that. Um, it says my email is in use already. I think I used it for something else, but I don't remember. Oh, maybe they can give you the do not remember my password so you can reset it. So hopefully that works. Um, and then you have general chat, and then they have Service Plus 101. I think this is a great feature here as a way to kind of know what's happening with Service Plus. So with this particular area, this heading, it actually shows, and she's really good by putting out the weekly information. So she'll put out what's needed for the week. And so she'll give you some tips each day. So when you're thinking about what are some things I can do, yeah, I think I'll try that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, what could you do? How did you access there? You have to get so let me ask this. Do you have a Service Plus yet, Christina? Christina Shop? So Service Plus, you gotta have access to it already. Like get invited into Service Plus. Service Plus has a button for you to join. If you are promoting services, I mean, physical products like TikTok Shop, and you're saying you have physical products, they won't let you in. So you got to make it seem as if you're coaching. Coaching is a broad enough one where ideally you should be able to get it. Hey, Kiwi. And so ideally you should be able to get in with being a coach. And 9 times out of 10, you are a coach, which you have if you have physical products, and I would tell you to create a digital product. Thank you so much for that, Daily Heart Me. A digital product to complement your physical, okay? And so you are coaching people on how to do TikTok shop, you know? And so maybe that's your focus, but you also have tips and strategies you will give people. Um, it's only for business account. It's not, it's for personal too. So I have a personal account. So it's for personal as well as business. Yeah. You don't get access when you're a business account. You won't get access to what Gigi was talking about, the lead form. That is for business accounts. So you don't get access to that feature. Um, the Calendarly, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that only for businesses? I feel like it is, but I'm not sure. I feel like it is, but I'm not sure. Um, so I would say check in. Anybody know? Gigi, do you know if it's just for the business accounts or is it for anybody? Um, I'm going to go on to Service Plus shortly, but I just wanted to make sure I asked that question. You said you missed that. Um, the Calendarly appointment scheduling, is that only for business accounts, or do you know? Is there any requirements to activate it? You gotta have a service that you're offering, and so that's why I go back to saying, okay, you're not sure either. Okay, that's why I go back to saying you want to make sure that you have a service. You're talking about your service that is not talking about physical products. You are, coaching people. You're helping them with learning a new skill or tool or so whatever it is. You have a service, whether it's consultations, whether it's your ebook, your courses. Those are the services you're offering. Hey, Soda, do I join the Discord from Discord or TikTok? Um, did I send you the invite out? Let me know. So I think the invite I sent you was an invite to Discord. And I'm pretty sure you joined from Discord. I'm pretty sure of that. No. You want to message me and I'll send it to you afterwards. The invite that is part of the Discord invite. And again, the only caveat to anybody who wants it, I'm happy to send it. However, make sure you are in Service Plus, you're approved. So if you're approved and you're in Service Plus, you should be fine. What happens with those the Discord, they're not really it's not something that they really broadcast. It is when you get a system notification about Service Plus, if you scroll down, you'll see it. And that's how I got to it. I was like, oh, they say they have a Discord. Click, let me click that. And it took me to, and it really did take me to the Discord. That's why I said I think it is Discord. I am. I think I joined from Discord. Yep. 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 So keep that. Hey, oh, hey, friend. What are you talking about? Oh, because the Service Plus conversation? Yeah. So definitely sign up that way. Sign up and be intentional about what you're doing with promoting your services. All right. So let's see. Service Plus Discord was my first thing. Like I said, they have this one-on-one feature. So she actually, her name is Crystal. She's been really good about updating you about different features and what's going on. She kind of uses as kind of her repository of information for people to go kind of go back and look at and see what they've discussed each week. And she goes all the way back to it's out of order for a second there, wasn't it? Yeah, it's out of order, but it seems like a new year, January. So she goes back to January. So I guess okay, you could sort at the top. Yeah, you could sort it. So those are the most active. They'll stay. So yeah, so she has that there. Okay. So let's keep the comments going, friends. And if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, we have 15 shares. Let's see if we can get those shares up to at least 100 shares, and we're at 81 taps. So I think I appreciate you all tapping and liking on the live. So we got shares we got to do. We got taps. If you guys don't mind sharing, you can repost. You can add it to story. Thank you so much, friends. Um, I've been live for almost an hour, so we'll do the 2 hour mark because we have to do 240 minutes of live. So I'll do two now and then two later. The other thing I will say is that we want to make sure that we also get our comments in. So we got to get 1,068 comments, 1,068 comments. So I'm rewinding the Service Plus conversation. We started this conversation yesterday. We got some new folks coming in. How you doing, friend? We got some new friends coming in. And so we want to make sure we are catching them up as well. Let me know if there's questions about this. I don't want you guys, you said commenting. Appreciate it. I don't want you guys to miss out on any nuanced questions. And if, like I said, if you're somebody who's using it, feel free. I can open up the boxes too, and you guys can share some tips and strategies you learn either on your own while you're doing it or even from the Discord. I'm going to figure out a Service Plus thing. Okay, you got this. You said that's a lot. That's a lot. Wow. It is 260. I mean, 1,068. Yeah. Comments, the most. I'm gonna try to go live today. I'm so behind. You got this, friend. You got it. Hold on one second. Let's see where our comments are at. We have done over 200, 222. So we've done, oh, hey, Wynette, we've done over 200. So that's good. Thank you on the YT friends. Thank you so much. I have a question, but it's not about Service Plus. What's your question, Queen? You're behind. I know. I know. We need to get up to at least 500 before we get off this live. At least we'll be at the halfway mark. So let's see if we can get it going. We got an hour to get up to 500, if nothing else. All right. Um, you said thank you so much. You are always so helpful. Have a great day. You're welcome. You're welcome. Um, so the first one we talked about is getting into Discord. What are the tickets for in your backpack? Those are called votes. So during TikTok Community Fest days, people are collecting votes for you to be able to cast. So as you're collecting votes, you look at those votes and you can tap them to cast those votes. Now for my live, we got some votes because actually our requirement for today was to get at least 11 votes. So that's the first time we've seen that one. But we got 11 votes in, and so we did that. We checked that off the list. So people will ask you to send them votes. If it's a checklist task that requires it, you can send it. Yep. Let's see. Um, we said, let's see, I was just checking the phone comments. Um, he said we can do it. Always dropping great gems. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. I don't even know anyone who made it to round two. No, I don't either. I don't know anyone either. We didn't make it to round two. It was different this year. Definitely different. So is it to vote on you guys, right? Yeah. Yeah. So you can go around and vote for different live hosts. Yeah. Yeah, you can go around and vote for different live hosts. And so for today, it came in handy because, people used some of those votes on me because the requirement asked for it. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. He said, I have all these votes left and I don't know what to do with them. You might have to go on the leaderboard and just go to someone's room and drop them some votes. um, you said, what do I do? Gains get what do the viewers get? Maybe that's what you meant. Let me know what you meant. So TikTok with the TikTok Community Fest, if you go up here, so for example, if you go up to Community Fest, thank you all, friends, for being here. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna click here, the heart me. Yeens is a Philadelphia term. I'm sorry, a Pittsburgh term. For what? Youngins? Is that what we meant? Like young folks? Youngins? What do youngins get like if you get so many? Yes. Okay. Okay. You guys, oh, okay, okay. I was like, youngins. I was like, oh. I'm from Chicago and in Florida. So, y'all, is that what it is? It's like y'all. That's what. See, I would have known that, but y'all get. Okay, I would have got that. Can you follow me? Oh, hey, you doing subs? Thank you for being here. Appreciate your friend. We talk about engagement, so make sure you are engaging with folks in the room. Okay, thank you, L. L translated that for me. Okay, so what am I saying? So so the question was, what do we get? What do we get if we get so many to win something? TikTok was promoting a trip to California. Santa Monica Pier was part of the grand finale for, I think, out of the qualifiers. I think I didn't hear where you're going if you win the global finale. Where was the global finale? Anybody heard the trip destination? And so I think I'm going to say Japan. I don't know why that's popping in my head, but there's a global finale, so you win a trip. I know that much. And then they were talking about bringing your fan club, people who support you. So that was a big to do about it. And so if you got to the top of the leaderboard and you got transition, you made it to the global finales, and then basically you're competing at the global level. I know a trip is involved at both levels. So that's what you win. No, but we're winning. What we're doing, we're focusing on engagement. Hey, Emmy. We're focusing on engagement. We're focused on how to build community. We're focusing on, making sure we're supporting each other. So, well, TikTok should have advertised that more so we know and can vote on your favorite people. Absolutely. So when you click, this is what I was about to do. So when you click the, heart me, I click the heart me to get to this. You go down to Community Fest. And so this is what you see as a viewer for me. And then you see all these people in the finale. So you can see the regional rankings. You can view some more. folks. So this is here for you as well. Okay. So in that light, you can actually select some folks to go visit on this leaderboard. If there's some people in particular you want to go visit. And so that's how you did it. Okay, thanks. Yeah. So that's how you would do it if you wanted to kind of pay attention to who's leading this initiative. Okay. So yeah. Um Back to Service Plus. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go back to Service Plus. So we got about an hour, so we're gonna talk some more. I just gave you 40 votes like you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So um so when it comes to Service Plus, we're going to talk about that. So number one, join the Discord. All right. Discord has a lot of information there, a lot of support, a lot of ways for you to learn how to leverage Service Plus. Number two is also related to that. You want to make sure that you are attending the webinars. Who's attended a webinar in the room? Anybody? Anybody? If you haven't, we're gonna get some comments in. Tell me I don't know what you're talking about. So you can put that in there. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know. You said I have. You attended a webinar. Okay. Was it good? What's your thoughts about it, Jana? Um, so not yet. I don't know. Me, not me. Yeah. So they do they do what's called an onboarding webinar, and it actually is taking you through Discord. So I'm in it right now. Let me get out of this webinar, y'all. Two in attendance. Lord. Okay. So it's literally right there. That's where her onboarding webinars are. So what she does is announcements. Oh, I went to the intro. So under announcements, she'll send an announcement out. So that's this. This is the next thing I'm gonna talk about is campaigns. But she'll send an announcement out to the group. Hold on one second. She's talking about the campaigns. Campaigns. She'll send something out that says webinars about to start. Trying to see one where she did it. I don't see it. She's talking about the campaign stuff, so she's been really active. But she's posting constantly. I'm just going through here. There's so many ideas and posts. She'll send different things in here for you guys to kind of pay attention to. And these are other people who are commenting and sharing stuff too. So it's pretty busy as a chat. And then there's like attention, attention. So she's sending some stuff here. So again, I think it's a good if I was to talk about Discord because I don't like it, I think this is one that I can get behind a little bit because she's very active in it. There's a little lot going on, don't get me wrong, but she's very active. And so if you're paying attention to like how do I leverage this feature, how do I use this, they give great tips on it. And so what she's been doing is that she sends out those weekly announcements about what's the theme for the week, and she makes a point to send different tips and strategies to execute on that. Okay. So I think it's a good way to get information. The webinars are really like onboarding webinars, beginner friendly webinars. However, she does give tips and strategies there. And then there's people like in my room now, there may be some people in the room that's like, oh, I don't know how to get started. What would I do? What can I create? She'll give you tips on that too. Like, hey, do this ebook, do this checklist. Oh, you're in this profession. Oh, you could do this. So she's like helpful in that way. Is it somewhat elementary? I know this already a little bit, but I think there's some good information. I will have to join your next live. Oh, no problem, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern daily. So number two is to attend the webinars. All right. Number three is actually join the Service Plus campaigns. Okay. So number three is to join the campaigns. Now, the reason why I say that is because they've had campaigns quite a bit campaigns. Like this is well, that was May. Hold on one second. I'll show you. So I just saw it. This was June's. Okay. And so you can win some prizes, you can win some promote coupons. I did win some promote coupons, I think for April, maybe April, May, or March, April. I can't remember which ones it was. It was like twice I did. But I say that to you all because oh, coupons. Yep. Coupons are that they're not going to be 100% covered. You're going to get it like a discount or that you can use to promote your live stream or promote your content. He said, "Fun. Thank you all for, let's get some more comments going, friend. We're gonna check on our comments in a second. But with that being said, I would tell you to use, go to the, do the campaigns so that hopefully you can win and move up on the leaderboard. That's gonna be great. And then ultimately you wanna get to the point where, you're, you're getting credits, you're getting these coupons, you're getting the ability to promote your live stream even further. All right. So we have 267 comments. We need 1,068, y'all. Let's go. Let's see if we can get these comments going, friends. Okay. So the campaigns real quick, and let me talk about the promote coupons too. Here's the thing I would say. TikTok does not give you 100% all the time. I think I've only seen it like once or twice. You can use those, you can promote your live. Typically, I will say a couple things about promoting your live. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's do it. What I will say is that with the promote feature, you don't always get a lot of reach. I mean, people have the ability to come in or not. You could stop the scroll or not. So people ultimately is going to decide if they want to listen to what you have to offer. They're going to look at your board, they're going to make a decision. All right? So when it comes to Service Plus in your business in that way, like whatever you're trying to promote, I think it's whatever offer you're trying to provide. I think it's important that you may consider promote as a way to kind of get more visibility to help you with getting unique reach to your room, and then doing those, because you're doing those campaigns, you'll be able to get some coupons from it if you move up on the leaderboard. Okay. So I looked at that campaign that I just showed you. That campaign ended on the 28th. So 2 days ago, 2 days ago. And I ranked 25, which was good. However, they only gave promote coupons to the top 10. Just saying. So I did not get one. But again, it was worth a try. Keep going. He said, "Oh darn." It's buying views, right? Well, you are, but I think of it as advertising. Hey, therapy girl, how you doing, friend? Think of it as advertising in your marketing budget. That's pretty much. Yeah, good try. I know. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for that daily heart me. We got that goal. Inspirational poet, tax reduction. That's it. That's exactly it, friend. So yeah, we got that goal. Thank you so much for being here, you all. Um, let's see. When it comes to the promote coupon, I want you guys to also pay attention because you want to make sure it is not it's going to be helpful and that you're going to reach the right people. So I would encourage you to turn on some of the features so that you can decide who your audience is. And so don't just pick anybody. You want to pick people who are going to support your live stream, or be interested in your live stream topic. So people who, based on the age demographic, you might want to select for that reason. Based on age is one way. The gender, male versus female. I know I get a lot of females in here and they're like, "Doc, I don't want to have to deal with the men coming into my live stream." So just know that that's something you want to pay attention to as well. See. All right. Hey, Mrs. Treetop, how are you, friend? I was on the other screen. You said, "Wow, you have a lot of fans." um, yes, thank you, friend. You know what? TikTok is doing the most, but I thank you, friend. I'm gonna leave it there because it has gone down. So I think what's happening is that the visibility is totally different now. Look at your title gifter. Thank you for that. Doing between ages 30 to 45. Yes. Yep. So age, geographical area you can select for. You can also select for the interest. So if you have a specific interest, you can select for that as well. So women in business, women in fashion and beauty, and so you decide what that looks like. Yeah. He said, "I ordered my tapper. I love it." It'll be here soon, friend. So I would encourage you to participate in those campaigns. And then if you're not able to get in a campaign, hey, sweetie pie, if you're not able to get in a campaign, she does a really good job of troubleshooting and will get you in it. So Crystal on Discord, so they have an issues and support page. So for whatever reason, when you click it and it says you're ineligible, send her a message and she'll get you in it. Okay. Watch for 200 minutes. Thank you so much, friend. So I'm awfully thirsty today. So, so yeah, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Um, so let's see. So let me recap what I did. So number one was join the Discord. Hey, sweetie pie, thank you so much for those coming in with the daily heartbeats. Appreciate y'all coming back in. Number one was join the Discord. Number two, attend the webinars. Thank you, friend. Number three, sign up for the campaigns. All right. What we're talking about today, just so that you guys know, we are talking about Service Plus. If you see a yellow box with an arrow, this is the feature we're talking about. All right. Service Plus. You also can pin. I do one-on-one consultations, that stuff. I'm pinning my pin card. So again, this is the feature we're talking about. This is Service Plus. All right. So that's all part of Service Plus. You turn it on, you activate it so that you can join the Service Plus community, but also TikTok has to approve you to join. You have to have a service that you're offering, not physical products. We're talking about digital products or a service of some sort. So, so you're going to turn this feature on and it allows you to put up a Service Plus bio. It allows you to have what's called frequently asked questions. So again, when you click the Service Plus here, you'll see my bio will pop up and you'll see the list of questions. There's three of them. That's the max you can have. You'll see the list of questions that are like most frequent. And let's be strategic about this. Hey, Cindy Lou, those questions should be questions that lead people to your offer, that service you're providing. That's the question. So when you think about my questions, it's like, how do I get a one-on-one? I don't know what my niche is. And so I show you what product is going to help you with your niche. I don't know how to I want to get more viewer engagement. I have a product that talks about viewer engagement. So you want to make sure it's leading people to your services. You said, I'm seeing numerous requests from you, and I know it's not you. How can we remain safe? I'm laughing because I started this live off like this. It must be, um, yeah, the people are busy. The people are busy. The imposters, the impersonators, they're really busy lately. And so, yes, it's not me. I do have a lot of impersonators. It's Lisa. It's Lisa's evil crypto twin. My twin. My twins are out there selling crypto and having you sign up for their investments. Don't sign up for my twins' investments. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you not to do it. Don't do it, friend. The bottom of my live page doesn't look like this. How do I get it back to this? The bottom of your live page doesn't look like this. What is it, like black? Let me know what you meant by that. Good morning, friend. How you doing, Kurt? The halo is still there. Also, the halo on your screen. Hmm. Did you update your app recently? And if it's happening in my live, you might have to go out and come back in. But update your app. I wonder if that's it. Honestly, I don't even pay attention to most messages. So I don't know if crypto is even even there. It might be. Yes, still in fest mode. It still is fest mode though. I would try that. Yeah, update your app. We still are in the fest mode. I just don't have the halo on today. It didn't require me to turn it on, so I didn't turn it on. Um, yeah, so I do have impersonators. So here's what I would tell you guys. Here's what you want to do. And we did this example before. Let me go here. So yeah, just really quickly. Yeah. See all the fake ones. And then he got a different picture, but still using my name. So all the fake ones. So anyway, so we're not gonna worry about them. But when it comes to my profile, so here, I changed the name. You could change the name if you go to someone's profile. Oh, so many. Yeah. Yeah. It's annoying, but hey, you know what? I'm not flattered by it. I just think it's just something TikTok should manage. TikTok, figure it out. So, um, when we're here, you can click the person's this little person here or the arrow. If you click the person, it pops up. I'm gonna edit the name. It says customize name because I created this name as an example, and I can save it and I can take it back. And so now when I click the two people, it says customize name. So, hey, how you doing, Quentin? So when I click it now, I can put in the real Dr. Lisa X, Dr. Lisa Page, whatever you want to put, so that you know it's me. And then you save it. And you can customize someone's name on their page. We got you. TikTok got to get on board. I know, I know. TikTok, do better. Do better, TikTok. And we don't have to have these type of issues. The fake pages and fake engagement, fake imposter pages and stuff. So yeah, that shouldn't happen. Um, so yeah, so definitely go in and change the name if you choose to. That's a great way, great tip to make sure you're always talking to the original person. There's a few creators that are big time that I follow, and I customize their name. So that would be the trick, just to make sure it is in fact them. So I go live twice a day, and I'm I'm exposing myself. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, friend. Thank you. 100 days. Look at you, friend. All right. So we ran through Service Plus. So Service Plus is interesting, you all. Thank you so much. So we ran through Service Plus. Service Plus is a great feature if you have digital products, services. You offer consultations, you're a coach, you're doing coaching packages, you have a mentorship group or a different off-platform community. You are doing courses that you have an ebook checklists, your other digital service and product. And so just recognizing it's for that. We're talking about the feature that is yellow in the corner here. This is considered Service Plus. And then if I pin my pin card, you could do that. And you want to talk about your services, let people know about them. You should be reintroducing yourself and talking about what you offer probably every 10 to 15 minutes because there's new people coming into your room all the time. So you want to make sure you're getting that type of engagement for your community so that they understand how to get services from you. I saw someone get mad at a creator because their pastor tried to scam, and she says that's on you. What? Oh, yeah, if I was that creative, I'd be like, we not doing that. How was it on me? It's on TikTok. Exactly. Yeah, that wasn't right. People are, in all fairness to that creator, yeah, they're being they're being violated, essentially. It's a violation of what we've spent time and effort in growing our page and sharing our expertise and knowledge with people. And somebody is stealing essentially from us, is taking our information and co-opting it as their own. So that's unfortunate. I don't like it. I don't think it's right. And TikTok should really do something about it. But yeah, we're being violated by someone doing that. And for whatever reason, it's okay that they're able to do it. So I only give money through lives, if the person says there are other, apps and lives. Yes, yes, yeah. So yeah, and they need to do better with that too. We're just educating people to say, okay, here's some things you want to pay attention to so you don't get, you know, you know, scammed in some kind of way. So, but that yeah, that creator was violated. Somebody used their name, their identity to scam somebody, and that's unfortunate. And so when it comes to TikTok, removing that person and doing something about it, we all seen that go to no avail. There is a form. It does take some time to do it, but in the meantime, that person was used. Okay, so their content, their name, their identity was used, which is unfortunate. Um, Unless people have dementia, they don't have. Thank you, Fred, for the hand. They don't have an excuse to get scammed on here. That is true. I've seen some people who are really cunning with their scam. The one that keeps like tripping people up every um 2 to 3 months. I've had some people in my agency get tripped up with it. Is the one where they use the make it seem like you violated the platform somehow and you did something wrong. And so they're using that as a way to get your ID and say, okay, if you don't fix this now and send me your ID number or your ID code and your email and phone number and stuff, um, you're gonna get, in violation with the platform. And that's how you're running, scrambling, trying to resolve the issue and not realizing that it's fake. It's not real. That's not the way TikTok communicates. TikTok does not communicate in the DM. So if you ever get a DM message or something even here that is in the chat that makes it seem like you did a violation, TikTok will put it in your face. You'll see it very clearly. And then when it comes to how they communicate in the inbox, they communicate through the system notification. So you don't get other outside messages unless it's like a TikTok seller or maybe they're promoting different ways you can monetize. And I've seen the different TikTok products and stuff. And that will be a certain icon in my DM. But otherwise, they use system notifications. Okay, so just saying that real quick, since we were talking about scammers, I don't want you guys to get scammed. So look for the system notifications only. If it doesn't come that way and it looks like it's a legit message, it's not legit. That's not TikTok. Um, Hello, Nisi Knows. Welcome to the room, friends. Appreciate you all being here. So we're gonna keep going forward. We're right at the 90-minute mark. So I'm gonna stay on another 30 minutes or so. I gotta do 2 hours. We're doing 2 hours because we are doing Community Fest. We're gonna keep the comments flowing. If you have not sent a comment lately, this is a good time to do it. Joanna, thank you so much, friend. Joanna's like, I'm gonna keep them going, Doc. We gonna see if we can get to 500 before that 2 o'clock out that 2 hour mark. Let's see, are we at 300 yet? Let's see if we got into 300, y'all. Um, we at 325. Okay, okay, look at us. We got this. Some more comments and stickers, please. Joanna, you so sweet. She said, my hands hurt. We can do it. Missy Adventures Village, welcome. Keep the faith. I know that's right. Good morning to you. I've been on your page several times. You're doing an amazing job. Just just so you know. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate that, Misty. I need to do some thank you so much. Look at Holly Q with the stickers. I appreciate you, friend. I need to do some content. I'm gonna try to do some today. Ugh. Go into the month of July. I'm gonna see if I can be a little bit more content heavy. You have been great. You have great information. I can't say on loan because I can't say on long. Okay, got you. Because I'm a caregiver, but but when I do, I get a break. I can get a break. Okay. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Therapy girl, welcome back. Come on and catch what I can. All right, friend. I love it. Thank you for supporting. Okay, so let's finish Service Plus. We're gonna go through Service Plus, and then those who are coming in, if you are new, put new in the chat so we can chat. If you are returning and you go live, put that in the chat too. Let's see if we can get some comments going based on your schedule. Put your three T's, your topic, time, and time zone. Let's put it in the chat. Let's get going. We want to make sure we're showing support as well. So let me know if you guys have any questions, but I'm gonna stay on for another 30 minutes or so. And so, hey, Porch Talk with Pamela. I'm gonna stay on another 30 minutes or so because I want to make sure we get through um, Service Plus as a topic, and then we also have to get 2 hours so that we can move forward with Community Fest. Those are our Community Fest goals. And currently on the goals catch up, we need 135 gifters. We got 42. So if you haven't sent something, a rose, a daily heart me, something, those are also counted. So we want to get those going. We also have to do 240 minutes daily. So we have 86 so far. We reached our goal for votes. We need 11. We reached our goal for heart me's. We need 11. And comments, we have 360, I'm sorry, 36, 336 out of 1,068. Thank you for the populist friend and the roses. Appreciate y'all. So, thank you all for supporting. If you, so yeah, so we're gonna move forward. So here's the next thing. So we talked about, I'm gonna recap real quick. We said number one, join the Discord. Number two, participate in a webinar, one of those onboarding webinars or any other webinars they offer. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate the gifts. And then number three, make sure you sign up for the campaigns. If you're having problems getting on to any of the campaigns, send a message. Let them know you're not eligible for it or you're not getting given access. So that's the next thing you're gonna do. Thank you all for the Dr. Lisa Cares. Appreciate that. Let's get the comments going as well. And then we number four. Now this is the fourth thing. TikTok has boards. Okay? These are called boards, and then on the side, I use this example. I'm gonna put up my viewer wishes. It's not this, but I'll put up, I'm sorry, I put the wrong thing. The wrong thing. Okay, we'll put this up. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you so much for the community heart. So this is a viewer wishes, but it's similar in the sense that boards kind of sit on the side. I'm sorry, bulletins sit on the side here. So think of it as your call to action. Okay. So at the top, you have your headline. And on the side, you have your bulletin here. Let me say point here. This one here. So you have that bulletin. I got to flip my screen. Off to the sunshine. Okay, thank you so much, Holly Q. Appreciate your friend. Holly Q's going live now. She's doing her sunshine reports. So this is a great time. You're gonna connect with her too. So you definitely want to connect with her. She is awesome. So definitely get by there to see her sunshine report. Such good information we need. So 200 comments on your live, friend. Jawada, you are getting there. You are getting it in for all of us. Appreciate you, friend. So yeah, so you have so I don't want you guys to miss out. So you have the board and I hate it blocks the board. Um it does. It does. You can move your board over a little bit to get a little bit of visibility. But yeah. And then once you start, you can shrink it. Hey Lisa. Lisa, let me know if you got my message. The way you sent your flyer, I can't add it to my story. I can't do anything with it. Um, I can't even download it. So, see if you can send it as a post, and I can add to story, and I can forward it to the group chats. So let me know if you could resend it to me. Yes, I will resend. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think you have to share it. I think that's how it's done. You have to share it, and then I can do something with it. Okay. Okay, friends. Thank you so much. Lisa, just so that you guys know, she is hitting her 1 year anniversary. So I'm gonna share that out. So she'll be hitting her 1 year anniversary. Okay. She's hitting her 1 year anniversary and doing an anniversary live on July 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm just looking at my clock. That's Sunday. So I just wanted to make sure I said the right day. Sunday, July 5th, 9 p.m. Eastern. She is doing her anniversary, and I think you're doing a series of she's gonna be doing some battles. So let us know. I think that's what she's doing too. So definitely come by and support. Black Lotus, welcome. Yeah, 1 year. And she is rocking and rolling, y'all. She's an A-leaguer. She is an A-leaguer. Okay. Yep. So let me pin her so you guys can get to her. And so she is an A-leaguer. She is doing her thing. Click her photo. You'll see girlfriend is up there. So she has a great community of supporters. So she is getting there, friend. So definitely get by her room, check her out. I'm trying to get there. I heard that phrase. Aren't we all? We all are. I don't know. I don't know if I am. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I might. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I don't know. But she is awesome. So definitely get by there. Absolutely love the live. Yes. Thank you, friend. And so, um, we're talking about Service Plus. So I want you guys to think about how do you activate this? How do you leverage it? I said boards is what we're talking about here. I want you guys to use it in a way to think of it as a marketing strategy. So when you think about your board is leading people towards something. It's the marketing message. You want to stop them from scrolling past. You want them to come in, you want them to sit and listen to you. So your board is really, really powerful. So you want to have a board that adds value, that offers curiosity. Maybe you're curious about what's happening here, or you are offering some type of challenge to your room. Like, what are you challenging them to do and think about? Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Facts. So your board should be one of those three things. And then I put viewer wishes up because you could have a board that is this is kind of the call to action. So if there's some things you want people to do, you can also have a board that has that up too, and it's called a bulletin. All right. It was cute. Yep. I'd love to get your advice on my board. Okay. You know what? I'll pop by. Well, your board. Are you still using the background image, the upper level image? Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Are you using that still, Q? Are you using the with the sunshine report message at the top? I think you're adding that image into your background. Is that what you're doing? How do you get aboard? So with service, we were talking about this in the context of Service Plus. Service Plus does actually have it there. Um, if you are um, if you are within the Service Plus app at the bottom on the main screen of that area, that box. Let me back up. Let me tell you where Service Plus is located on how you can get it. So if you're on your profile, I want you to click TikTok Studio. All right. I want you to click TikTok Studio. You'll see post and you'll see live at the top. You actually can click either one. Either one is there. Under the post, it's going to be under monetization. On the live side, it's going to be under tools and resources. So scroll down, click the arrow, you'll see tools and resources. Click Service Plus is on the left side towards the top. So when you click it, you're in Service Plus. Let's say, argument's sake, you got approved. Service Plus, you got to be approved for because they're going to ask you a couple entry questions like what type of services you offer. Are you a coaching service? Are you doing real estate? Are you what? So they're going to ask questions about the services. Here's what I will tell you: you want to make sure you answer as if you are a service provider. I offer consultations to my clients. I offer an ebook. I offer, a course. Whatever it is, you're gonna say that in that I think there's a Q&A. And so once you get accepted, then you'll see on that home page, it's gonna ask you to do some pre-setup stuff for your page and for your live stream that says you have Service Plus. And then on that page there, you scroll down, you'll see boards. So that was a long-winded way of saying boards are in Service Plus. However, it's also before you get to Service Plus, you can get it on the setup screen for the live. It'll say boards under settings, or maybe you have a separate icon that has boards there for you. So you can get to it a couple different ways. You said, I love it. Thank you so much, friend. If you guys have questions, let me know. We are doing are they able AI boards? The AI board feature is there for you to use. I would say um you probably want to create your own board. That's what I do. But you could use AI boards. Yeah, I see them all in all the lives. Yeah. So what's your board again? Your board should be something where it is evoking curiosity. It's giving people kind of a quick, oh, her live is going to be about Service Plus. Oh, her live is going to be about how to go live with confidence and ease. And she's giving go live tips. So you're gonna make sure that people understand what they're gonna gain from sitting in your live. So you want to have that kind of very explicit in your headline board here. And so these are two different entries. One is a separate entry from the other. Okay. You said, how do I set up a background? It depends on the feature where it says headline, background, and bulletin. You click background and you upload your background image from your camera roll. I would caution you about using a background. TikTok's very funny about that when it comes to what's behind your background. What are you trying to conceal? So keep that in mind. TikTok is nosy, very, very nosy. Okay. So you don't want to be in a situation where you're feeling like you're trying to hide something, especially if it's like a minor or anything like that. So um just be mindful of if you're going to do a background. I would encourage you not to do a background until you've seen how things go for your room. So if you've been doing it for a while, then that's fine. Maybe you add a background. But if you're new, I would say don't do a background quite yet because you don't want to have TikTok thinking your platform's in violation or you're hiding something, so you get a restriction. And so, yeah, I wouldn't do it. All right. Let's do this, friends. Okay, we got 40 minutes in. Did you guys tell me who's going live? Anybody in the room? I don't think I saw. Holly Q's going live. She's doing the sunshine report. Who's going live today? Put it in the chat, friends. We're gonna put in going live. Put your topic, time, and time zone. Hey T, welcome to the room. I do some tapping in my car, and you can see the items of the image of my car. Oh, so you're trying to own it and just have a board or a background that has the car? Let me know. So you are, or are you trying to conceal? I think you're telling me you actually are trying to conceal your background. And you said you've seen people have an entire AI board. Yeah, you can. Yep. Love Pedal said I'm going live to crochet with crochet chat. I love that crochet chat and tips at 10:30 a.m. She's Pacific time. So when I go live, this is Missy. You said when I go live, I don't want them to see that I'm in the car. Yeah. Okay. So you're trying to conceal the car. So be careful with that. I would encourage you to not have your seatbelt on, not sit behind the wheel, go on the passenger side and sit there. So again, it doesn't give the impression that you're driving. Okay. He said, Janae says, I go live at 10:30 p.m. Pacific time. I play soul for R&B, funk, and house music. Correction. Okay, 10:30 PST. Awesome. So yeah, number 4 was all about that communication, that communicating your live topic. Um, I don't be driving, I'm parked, but you're being careful. Gotcha. Them to see the image of the car. Gotcha. Um, yeah, be careful with that. I mean, just be mindful that they actually already kind of side eye that. So I would just say don't put up a green screen or put something up in your background. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. That's my thoughts on it. And I would say instead just switch what side of the car you're sitting on, just little things like that. So yeah. And if you're in your car, Bella, she just came in too. Hey friend, how you doing? And if you're in your car, make sure your seatbelt's off. How you doing, Bella? That's how I broke my tapper. I was trying to dance to live to live. Dropped my phone. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hello, friend. I blame your folks for playing music. I love it. All right. Thank you for that daily heart. Me appreciate it, friend. All right. So let's see. So we talked about boards. We talked about this sideboard is your call to action. It could be that, I love the way Luna does her live. She uses this sideboard to kind of help set the expectation for the room. I'm doing well. Welcome to the room, friend. Um, Uh, and so thank you so much, friend. She sets the expectation. So her engagement board, it looks similar to Viewer Wishes. Her engagement board will have things such as she has a coffee talk with you when she first starts the live stream. So she says coffee talk as and the timestamp for that. And then she has the next timestamp is when she's doing her teaching. She's teaching about thrifting or reselling. So she has a thrifting, reselling topic. She does activate her board. Her board speaks to whatever the topic is. So you can kind of guess oftentimes. And then when it comes to the end of the live, she does her affirmations. So all that is on her board, like three different things, three different items, but it's helpful because people kind of know what to expect. And so her board wasn't working right today, so she was flying solo. In music lives, people use them to request songs. Ooh, yeah, the viewer wishes. That's a good one. That's a good one. You said nice. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Um, Let me know if there's other questions, friends. My battery's draining too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me know if there's other questions. I appreciate you all being here. We've been going up and down. Let's see if we can get some more comments. We're supposed to be getting 1,068 comments. We're going to go to number 5. I'm going to talk about number 5, you all. Thank you all for being here. This You guys make this 2 hours go by so quickly. We're at an hour and 45 minutes already, so I got about another 15 minutes. Um, we've done time-wise, we've gotten 405 comments, so we're gonna hit the 500 mark. I think we could do it. Y'all just gotta keep up the pace. We can do it. We can get to 515 minutes. I'm sure we can. Keep the stickers flowing, keep the comments coming. You said, "How do you post gifts so that when people try to send you something, they can see your page to send?" You mean here? My gift goal? I think you said, "How do you post gifts so they can see your page to send?" People are doing that. So they kinda mark it before they go live and say, "Hey, send me the jolly things." And so is that what's happening? I've been doing a sticker speed round for comments. Oh, nice. That's a great idea. I love that. Um, Let me know. Did I miss a comment? So I appreciate you guys. All right, friends. Let's see. Let's get yes. You said when you go on their page, they have certain things you can send them. Oh, you think they have? I wonder if they have like just a gift goal because I'm sorry, video gifting. Hmm, I'm not sure. Video gifting when you're in the comments. If a live has it, it has to be 10,000 or more. So if they have that feature and turned it on, you can click their comment. You click in the comment box as you get ready to send a gift, and you can send it has like a little gift box. You click that and it'll show their gifting options for them. Some people have video gifts. Yep, that's it. Yep. That's what I thought. 10K followers for video gifts. Yep, 10K followers. That's so cool. Yep. Y'all will be there soon. Yep, y'all be there. I'm looking at you. Well, Dewana, you got a little bit further away, but you're gonna get there, friend. You're gonna get there. Push it for 5K. You got it. I think you can do it. I think you can do it by the end of July. July is your 5K month, okay? Yeah, 700 more is easy. Yeah. 5K. Yeah, so you're gonna be celebrating in the month of July. Let's just put it out there in the universe. I need to post more. Yeah, post more content. That's gonna help. Posting the content, you said word. I done gave you a challenge. Now you're like, gotcha. You ain't tell me nothing to do but to do it. Gotcha, friend. That's it, friend. You got it. All right, so let's do this. I got the last one, number 5. Number 5. So here's what we got. Got Oh, so here's number 5. Number 5, hey daddy's daughter. So we're talking about Service Plus. If you don't know what Service Plus is, it is the feature here in the corner. It's the DM feature. You have to turn that on. You can create frequently asked questions. You put your Service Plus bio. You can also pin a gift, pin your service page here, pin your note. This is a notice card. And so you can pin that and share what service you have. You want to talk about it. You want to get in the habit of reintroducing yourself, re-sharing your services and products all the time. If you have a special offer, that's where we're going with number 5. So say you have this feature pin, and it's like, hey guys, the next 5 people who send this particular community gifts will get my discount code. And you can get my discount code and get, the service that I'm offering for um for the discounted rate. And so you got to work through your messaging. What's the discounted rate? Why are you offering it? But essentially, you could pin a gift to be the gift that you want people to send to get that discount code. So that's strategic in the sense that you now are asking people to engage in that way because TikTok wants you to engage in the gifting too. Now, this message here, you can change the words. It can be, service plus gift discount code. You can share that and people see that message of how they can support in that way. You figure, thank you so much. You figure you can decide what offerings you want to provide if there's some type of promo that you're doing. And again, leveraging your gift gallery. Gift you could do gift galleries to your gift gallery or your live goal, leveraging that to pin and say it to your community. Oh, cool. Title gift. Yes, you're the title gifter. You are, friend. Congratulations. Yeah, great information. You're welcome. So many typos. You're so funny. um, so keep that in mind. That's number 5. I don't want you guys to miss the big picture here. Got some stuff to brainstorm about. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, as you're doing this, it's a form of sales. You're trying to get people to get what you have to offer. So it's a form of sales. So you decide what that looks like, though. You can make that feel comfortable and authentic to who you are and what you're offering your community. And in doing that, maybe you are saying, "Hey, I don't want you to pay full price right now. I'm going to give 5 people my discount rate to get my consultations for 75% off. All you have to do is send XYZ gift and you decide what that is. Maybe it's set up here on viewer wishes so that they understand and know about it before you get to that point. But again, you want to make sure you're pinning it, telling them other ways to engage. You should always be talking to your community. Hey, the number to the roof. Let me know what that said. Welcome to the room, friend. Um, TikTok AI says discussing creative tools for gifts in Service Plus. Ask about your strategy. Well, in that light, who has a different strategy? What are you doing to get people to click your Service Plus? For those who have it, what have you been doing to click your Service Plus? You said 989.99 discount. Then I'll be a disc then you'll be in a league. Let me see, friend. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, friend. You said I did a love away. Okay, tell me more. And that was with your Service Plus? Tell me more. And let me know if you guys I did this yesterday. We have about 10 more minutes. I turned on my boxes if you guys want to just come up real quick and talk. We did this the last couple of days where people were able to come up and share about Service Plus, how they're using it, what they if they had questions about it. I want to make sure you guys feel confident in leveraging it. It does not have to feel awkward and uncomfortable in any kind of way. Um, Let me know if you have any questions. You say yes. And feel free to click that invite box if you have questions too. Okay. Let's see. You said yes. I'm accepting you, Bella. Hey, friend. Hello, hello. Okay. Uh-huh. Right. Right. Oh, that's good. That's good. So they clicked your Service Plus first. And then how did you do your love away? I'm
So
confused.
I just went. So I basically went into. I finally found my leads, and I don't know about you, but like finding the leads is not super easy. We have to drill down.
Wait a minute, your
Unless you give
leads.
a shortcut. Yeah, the people who actually fill out the Service Plus.
So you have a business account.
Oh, I do. Yes.
I don't have a business account. I don't get that feature. Uh-uh.
Okay. Gotcha.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. So I had a lead form. And so that's how I connected a lead form to my Service Plus. Said we're doing a love away. They
Mhm.
filled all that information out. I finally found it. And I just gave a number to each one of the people in the leads and then did a random, you know, selection of numbers. I said, okay, I need a random number from 1 to 12. It picked five, and then I was able to pick number five.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it wasn't bad. It was 12 people. And but honestly, I mean, I know you use SKOOL for the for our team and community,
Mhm.
but I really want more people to navigate to the SKOL space
Mhm.
because then I can have additional
Mhm.
community building days with them.
Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, so Service Plus will be helpful for you in terms of just communicating that as well. So you can create your pin card and talk about your community and what you're offering and how they can get access and sign up and all the things. So yeah, so you definitely want to do that. And then once you get them over there, they can obviously, you can continue that conversation over there too. So I think
Yeah.
you will leverage Service Plus in that way. Let's see.
I love how you have your set up. It looks really good. So I would say anybody who is looking, Dr. Lisa has one of the best that I've seen out there. She's so good at wording and making it very clear on how
Yeah.
to get in touch with her. So thank you.
Yes. Yes. You're welcome.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I will
Uh,
drop down. Thank you all for anybody who gifted. I appreciate it.
awesome, friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Missy.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. I do too. I like the setup that you have. I was going to ask you to give me some tips on how to do that because I talk about mental health along with someone else.
Okay.
And I want it to be inviting.
Okay.
So yours is very engaging and inviting. And I'm like, wow, I need to learn how to do that. And I'm kind of new on here.
You're saying from my lighting and stuff? Is that what you mean by that? Like, what do you
Your
mean?
lighting, the topics, your background, it's just awesome. I mean, it's inviting and engaging. When I stroll through, I stop at your page. I'm like, wow. It's really engaging.
Thank you,
You know,
friend. Thank you. So all I did, honestly, this has kind of been the nice little hack for the year. It's just this little less than $20 lamp. That's it. That's what you're seeing back there. This is real. This is a little fake tree. Flourish hates it.
okay, okay,
So, and I
okay.
have my little like fiction, my artwork on the wall, and
Oh,
added that light, and added my light above me, and that's been the thing I've been doing to kind of bring the room to light. But yeah, and then obviously the boards and the things I talk about and stuff in my life, I've been a little bit more thoughtful with trying to make sure I'm bringing topics that keep coming up, and I'll tell you this, I pay attention to some of the things on the TikTok street and the trends and stuff and things that are coming up. And then also pay attention to the questions I get. You guys actually helped me with questions. So I was in our meeting on Sunday. We have an agency meeting every Sunday that I do. Somebody asked about Service Plus. And I was like, you know what? I need to make that a live topic. And that's why I end up doing this for the last couple of days. Like, okay, I'll talk about Service Plus here and, broadly with the community here. I've done it a few times in the agency meeting, but I was like, okay, this is like I could spend my time kind of drilling down and talking through it. But yeah. And then I do use the AI sometimes too to come up with topics and ways I wanna structure them. Thank you, Bella. So, yeah, so that's another way. Let me know if you had do you have something in particular, like you're in terms of your space and stuff that you're using for your live stream? You mentioned someone else, you have a partner. Oh, Misty, are you there? I might have lost you. We'll drop her down, see if she comes back. I'm not sure what happened. Okay. So, um, so let me catch up on comments real quick because I think I saw a comment. Yes, floor shades. Yes, she does. Available on TikTok Shop. Yes, my my lighting is available on TikTok Shop. I'm not sure what happened to our friend. So, how you doing, Kita? Welcome to the room, Mom and Me. U.S. Service Plus without a business. Yes, you don't need a business account. Now, what Bella has, Bella, I should have asked you. Somebody asked the question yesterday. Ooh, Bella, are you still in the room? Let me know if you're still here, friend. Somebody asked the question yesterday about the business account setup, and they were thinking they should switch from personal to business and what is some things they need to think about with that transition. And I said this. Now, somebody in the room correct me if I'm wrong. I said I believe you now have to go through like a verification of your business before you can actually be designated as a business account. So they want to make sure you have a physical website. There's some things you want to have in place to make sure you are in fact a business. Lost connection, got it back now. Do you? Okay. Perfect, Fred. Well, let me know if you had a specific question about, I was gonna ask you what was your connection, what was your setup currently? Like what space are you in? What are you using? Like I was gonna drill down a little bit more and see if you can you might just want to think about how you can tweak it. I don't use a lot of space. I'm at a desk, literally. It's like a small desk. I'm sitting here, and my camera's here. I'm chatting with you all, so I don't use a big space. I'm actually, thinking about we're in that second half of the year, and so what does the next 6 months look like? And so going into next year, I may change again, but I might ride this out for the rest of the year. But there's some tweaks I already see that I want to make. Okay. Yes, you did. I did that and then got rid of it. Yes. What do you mean in terms of the, business account? So, thank you so much for the, you got your personal or business, mom and me. Let me know. And then Tasha B, welcome to the room. Others, yes, business account. Okay, so you are a business account. Okay. Yeah, so I think they make you go through a verification. Is that true? They make you go through a verification, like making sure that you have a website and you have to answer some additional verification type questions. So, um, um, I got rid of it. Yes, they do in business. Okay, yes. How do I get an EIN number? That's a number you want to request on the government's website, the federal government. They have an EIN. Is a process for doing it. I don't know off the top of my head for it. I did mine like 25 years ago. It's been a minute, so I don't know what the new whatever process it is now, but I know you have to go to like the government's website. Yeah, they do verify, and they also have restrictions. Yes, IRS gives you one. Yeah, IRS. So yeah, definitely go to IRS website. You apply for a C corp or maybe even an LLC to get an EIN. Yes, yes. So you probably need to first maybe work with your local state to get um your C corp or LLC, your corporation, and then use that. Well, actually, I think I did the federal first, and they gave me an EIN. So when I did the state, I was able to attach my EIN to my business. I did C corp for the EIN, yes, through your state. Yep. So, any last minute questions, you all? We were talking about Service Plus strategy. We had the boxes open for a second, just so that you guys can get some insights. But let me know if there's any questions in the meantime. I'm gonna get off. We've done 2 hours. We've done our 2 hours. A lot of comments. I said individual sole ownership, and you got passed. So that was good. You were able to do it. I'm sure I've had more questions next time. You're so sweet. You've had a lot of comments. I appreciate the support. We're doing comments for the community fest, and we have 491 comments. We needed 1,068. So let's see if we can get another 10, 15 more comments before I go. And that way we can be over 500. We can be at the halfway mark at least. And so that way we'll get it going at 4 o'clock when I come back. We'll close out the comments. We'll get those comments closed out. Um, and then we'll be good. Comments. Tell me more. Getting at questions. So for Community Fest, there are different tasks for you to do. And so I'm still doing the Community Fest daily tasks. I think it's a great way to keep engagement going and let people know what we have to do as a community to keep the room activated. So for Community Fest, there are tasks. So our task for this Community Fest was we had to get 11 heart me's. We got that achieved. We had to get 11 votes. We got that achieved. We had to get 135 gifters, daily gifters. Again, we have 54. We haven't achieved that yet. So we'll see if we can get another 54 plus by the time we come in for the 4 o'clock. So if you wanna continue to support in that way, I will greatly appreciate it. And we have to do 240 minutes of live streaming. So essentially for me, that's 2 hours in the daytime, in the morning, in my AM, and 2 hours in the evening and the 4 o'clock. So that's yeah, so I've done my 2 hours for now. And then we have 507 comments. We had 1,068 to get. So that's what we're doing. So it's just a way to keep accountability going, keep your room activated, hopefully keep people in supporting the room itself. But I appreciate you all. You said I can comment all day for you. Appreciate you. You teach so well. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. I love to help you. Thank you so much. Anything helps, because you help me. I love that, friend. Let's see. TikTok says you kind of have to be here all day due to certain gifts people request. What you mean? What you mean? Is that you were talking about the gifting that people put out as a request? That's interesting. Is this within a 24-hour period? Yes, for today's live, for today. Should I go on? You sure, send stickers. Right? Because those galaxies are very expensive as you go high. Yes. Yes. You're talking about for people's gift galleries. Maybe that's what you're referring to? Good, not bad. You offer great service. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome support. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys claim your points up top here. We'll be back at 4 o'clock. So claim your points. Selena, thank you so much for that. Dr. Lisa Cares. Um, we have Missy, you said like when people go live, like you're saying, and you send stuff because you gotta have a certain amount. Oh, gotcha. Um, yeah. I think I wonder if they're setting another goal because TikTok doesn't say the specific gift. Unless it's I'm sorry, unless it's a campaign. Yes, to that point it is a specific gift. Thank you so much for the community heart title gifter of points. So my issue is with the points to build up my page. Um, yeah, just keep going. You're doing good though. You're doing really good. You said everyone should send them. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So you're trying to get points to build up your page. You say points. You're saying your level 15. Are you talking about the blue box? Let me know if that's what you're referring to. I wonder if you're talking about the blue box. When is Community Fest dates? Community Fest ends on July 2nd, so Thursday. So it ran from June 11th through July 2nd. Yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah. Some serious comment spams. Y'all so sweet. Appreciate it. Is there agency meeting Sunday? Agency meeting is going to be Sunday. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna do Sunday. My plan is to do Sunday and maybe the next week as well, because I think I'm gonna have to miss at least one more week in the month of July, maybe two. So we'll see. We'll see. But because of my birthday weekend, we're traveling. Let's see. Join our agency. People can have honorary days these days. I ran into people like that. Um, yeah, I don't know. What do you mean in terms of I'm still trying to connect it to the gifting. What do I need to do to join the agency? Go live for 10 days? Go live and keep going live? Not just for 10 days, for just keep going, just keep going. But no, first 3 lives, you have to have at least 3 lives, done, um, so that you can get invited accepted into the agency. So do those first 3 lives to get full access to the features, And then, like I said, I mean, I wasn't joking. You just continue to go live at a minimum of 4 days out the week for over an hour. Okay. I was able to help someone else for the Guardian conversation. Look at you. So helpful in a row. Ideally, you're doing it consecutively, those first three. Yeah. So you can get it out the way. I think it's within the first 7 days, though. Shout out to the best teacher on TikTok. You so sweet. We'll give a shout out. Okay. Thank you, other person, for kind asking the same questions. Is that what you were asking? How many days you got to go live? Let me know. But I think you got it. Please forgive me. I'm just trying to understand TikTok better. You so sweet. Trying to get these comments for you. Yes. Okay. Lisa's nice. Thank you so much, friends. Y'all so sweet. Claim your points. I'm gonna get off. I appreciate you guys. I have to head to a couple meetings with people. Y'all so sweet. We got over 568 comments. Just that quick. Remember the meeting, there was one lady discouraged with, the Guardian program? Yes, yes. You deserve to win the top spot. Thank you so much, friend. Have fun. I appreciate y'all. Y'all so sweet. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you all for all the comments, the support, the watching, the stickers, the shares, the likes, and all the gifting. I appreciate all of it. You guys are so amazing. Um, I do. She is discouraged in general, had multiple accounts. What was that? Multiple accounts, multiple accounts. Oh, Kitty, and yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah, short stuff. Learn from you. What happened? You talked to her about it? Did you connect with her? I do creative business marketing, so wondering if you could tell her to her account so I can talk to her. I'll message you. I'll send it to you. Okay? I'll send it to you just now. All right? I got you, friend. All right. You're the best. Thank you so much. All right. Appreciate it. Okay, thanks. All right. On two is about you. So, all right, friends. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for all the support. Y'all take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, my YT friends. I will see y'all later.